Okay, so we're now in round 3 versus Sneaky, and we have a Bazaar, so. But we are on the draw. Yeah, but I don't think by the time like you play a Ballista that matters, I don't think I care. Oh, this looks bad. We have no permission for a Mana Crypt Academy draw. That's probably a dead Justin here. Oh, we're almost certainly dead to PO here. That's a strong draw. That is a strong draw. Yeah. You don't get much better than that for a PO draw. I mean, if I'm gonna lose a game, I might as well lose it on the draw here. Though this hand wouldn't have been super good if we had Force of Vigor, so just unlucky not to have one of our forces, right? Roll for PO. This deck I didn't think was going to be super good versus PO, but we have a very solid win rate right now against it. I think we have like 7 wins, 1 loss. I don't know if that's a fluke or not, and it will even out over time, but this hand is going to beat most people on the play. A serious Force of Will check hand. I'm not F6ing because I want to be able to concede if they probe me. Are you going to draw 3, I guess, 3-ish POs in your top 14? That's pretty statistically... What? Interesting. I kind of want to see more of their deck, but I don't want to show them what I'm on, so I'm going to concede to that. They're playing Windfall. I wonder if they're like not 4-color and more combo heavy. I did do a League of Practice with like a classic P9 Storm PO with like Windfall, not Windfall, with like a Wheel of Fortune and Defense Grid. So I could see it being like a reasonable choice right now. Alright, we're gonna do Assassin's Trophy, Collector Oofs, Force of Vigor, Deafening Silence, and we're gonna board out the Bloodghasts. And what did we board out last time? We boarded out Bloodghasts, Mental Misstep, 1 Hogaak, 1 Supply. Wanna do? I don't think we might have been able to beat that if we were on the. I didn't draw our top 3. Sorry, our top 2 cards. Possible we could have drawn a Force of Vigor with our Bazaar and won that game on the play, but we would have to draw one of our 3 Force of Vigors in the main. Pretty unlikely, so. Alright, so now we're on the play versus Yo. That's a good hand. Keep. We've got a Force of Vigor just in need of a green card. Our deck has a ton more green cards than something like HogaakVine or Dredge. We have much more green cards, so it's highly likely that we find a green card, which will give us some interaction. And then we have 8 power on turn 1. We didn't find a green card. I'm going to get rid of both of the Bazaars. You don't really need to, and we don't have any graveyard threats right now, so I'm just going to get rid of both of the Bazaars here. As well as the waste. That way, I still have the ability to play a Deafening Silence next turn. Really unfortunate we didn't hit a green card, because now we could just get combo PO'd on turn 1. But not much we can do about it. We have a lot of green cards in our deck, just didn't hit one. Alright, they didn't kill us on turn 1. This is good for the home team. Now we need to make a decision. If we hit a green card off of our natural draw, which we didn't, so we have to either choose to go for Force of Vigor or to play Deafening Silence. And I guess we can choose after we activate Bazaar, but we can only choose one of the 2. which is a problem, but opponent didn't see us game 1 winged. Why would they shouldn't have a Tabernacle unless they're a follower of the stream. I've never seen this player before, so I don't know why I would ever. I think that you give too much respect to Tabernacle anyways. Opponent doesn't know what we're on. Why would I play around Tabernacle? It doesn't make any sense. So what I could do is I could pitch both pitching lands and then still playing silence just doesn't seem like it's a play that's gonna make much sense. So I'm gonna keep the figure and I'm gonna just play the silence. I'm definitely not just like, even if they knew what we were on, I don't think that on the play in this game I would have like, oh my god, I just passed through my turn because I was talking to winged. Fuck. All right, well now I'm probably dead to like Vamp Tinker. I guess I'm still like, yeah, I might just die to Vamp Tinker now because I was talking to winged and passed through the turn. So stupid. But like, even if even if they knew what I was on and had Tabernacles, this hand isn't set up to against PO to not go for double Hollow One on turn 1. Like, you need to get to a Force of Vigor. Like, maybe you could convince me to play 1 Hollow One, I guess, but I don't know, that's kind of stupid. Alright, so I should have a Deafening Silence in play, and if I lose, it's fucking Wing's fault. Oh my god. If they just go like land Mox Tinker here, that would be so sad. I'm surprised if they're not going Landmox Tinker that they didn't go Vamp for Tabernacle. Well, we know they didn't go Vamp for Tabernacle because they don't know what I'm on. Duh. Can I get a green card? Can I just get a natural green card here? Nice. Guess I'm just gonna attack for lethal and make them do something about it. Urkel's Recall, I assume. That's the only thing they could have, right? They could have Repeal for 1. They have a Braid? Interesting. Well, now I wish I had played. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. Still fine, like, still 1 more turn. We have an active Force of Vigor, we have Tabernacle Protection, and we have Deafening Silence, so like we're in really great shape. Even though we accidentally missed a turn. I almost am tempted to not even play Deafening Silence so I don't show them that I have it, but this is gonna make it so there's a lot less chance of that we get like really run over by something bad. Like, they could still have like land Mentor Mox here, which would be very annoying for us. I don't care about this. I could Vigor this if I wanted to, but it doesn't really make any sense to. I guess they could have Snap a Braid here. Oh, now they have Hercules. Okay. That's kind of annoying because I kind of wanted to play my Deathrite Shaman and hold up Vigor. But now I could like hit a land and just play Oof, so there's some upside. They can't counter anything I do here. Interesting. If I had activated, I wouldn't have had a Hollow One. So what I can do is pitch Vigor, Oof, Vengevine, and then play. Sorry, if I can pitch, I could get my Vengevine into play if I wanted to, But that kind of sounds worse than just getting my oof into play. So I think what I'll do is this, cast hollow one, cast oof. Wait, why didn't I do that the first place? That also triggers Vengevine. They can't counter anything anyways because of silence, so I think I was doing the math wrong, but so now they can't do shit. We've got a deafening silence and an oof in play. All right, so we got the game 2 on the play. Now we need to beat Pio on the draw in game 3, which is going to be challenging. Not really much we can do besides have Vigor in our opening hand, but we could like theoretically play some traps in the board, mind break traps, but I'm not thrilled with that idea either. So good start though. Good start. Don't call it a comeback. Been here for you. Oh, so my sure, whatever. Timeout winged. I have like my new stream setup is in. Everything is in except for the table. So I have like, oh my god, I have a bunch of big monitors, and I have monitor arms, and I have a mic stand that you can like move around, and I'm hyped for it. But then Amazon pushed back my table delivery by a week, and I can't set anything up without the bigger table. So, all right, so this hand just doesn't do anything. Mulligan. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean this is a good hand. We're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna die with no force of vigor if they do something crazy, but definitely gonna keep this. Strong Vengevine Hollow One hand with the ability to find like a root wall to trigger Hollow One or second Vengevine. If we can Bazaar into like a Black Lotus, we could play a Collector Oof. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bottom the Wasteland. Maybe that's wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna bottom a Collector Oof and keep the Wasteland. All right, let's see what opponents got. Uh-oh. This is the, oh, not this shit again. This is the same hand as game 1. This is restricted and this is restricted, so unfortunate. Oh my god. All right. Well, we tried our best, chat. Opponent was a little too powerful. Really? Yo? Wow. That has got to be in like the top 2% of PO draws. All right. That's just insane. Lotus, Crypt, Ancestral, like 2 games in 3? That's 2 Ancestrals, not me. They cast Ancestral and had PO. And then they drew into more Moxen and another PO. Very impressive. Wow. That's super good variance for them. I mean, every deck is going to lose to this draw. Unless you have your mental misstep. Like, my deck isn't prepared to ever face this draw. It's pretty easy to beat PO. You just game 2. You saw game 2. They didn't keep a hand that was all restricted cards. It's just how it is. Opponent had Ancestral Black Lotus. That's going to win you a lot of games of Magic. We got vintaged. Yikes. They actually drew 3 POs in the top 19 cards. Like this is incredibly high variance PO draw. Like, This is just an just incredible PO draw. It actually just doesn't, like, it just doesn't get much better than this. They can't always do this to you. They drew like 4 restricted cards in their opening hand. Oh, drawing 4 POs in the top 15? That's also just like incredibly statistically unlikely, but God, they played Tendrils in their deck? Yikes. I cannot endorse this PO deck. But they got me. Incredibly high skill floor. Correct. They could easily have also had Force of Will in their hand too. Yeah, we got vintage. It happens. We would like lose to most DPS draws that had Lotus Crypt Ancestral as well. So I'm like not super worried about it. I think like PO is more likely to have a hand like they had in game 2 where they don't do very much and you then die than like, I mean, you can mulligan hard and have a lot of hands like games 1 and 3, but you're typically susceptible